Hey everybody, it's Storm the Hedgewolf here, and what you're about to watch is me and Nuke's reaction to Frieza vs. Megatron, and sadly the first few moments of the intro got muted, sadly, so I went to go highlight it, I couldn't salvage it, but the rest of it is fine. So basically you're not really missing much, the reaction is still there, it's just the intro part with the stream starting soon and me waiting throughout that whole premiere didn't really go through. So, we tried to get a hold of Bakugan during this, but sadly he wasn't available. So it's just me and Nuke during this reaction, so I apologize in advance. But hopefully during the next prediction, me and Nuke and Bakugan can do that all together. So hopefully the next reaction, nothing goes horribly wrong. So yeah, go ahead and enjoy. And for the glorious occasion, I even changed my wallpaper engine wallpaper to a Decepticon logo. My hope is Megatron wins. If Megatron loses, he better fight like hell. That's all I'm hoping for. I never liked Frieza in Z. I never liked him in Super.
To be fair, you're not supposed to like him.
And I don't get why people are a fan of Frieza. I mean, I get that he's one of the most popular villains, but god damn it, there was better matchups for him. And the fact that they mentioned in the preview that there was IDW shit in the preview is gonna say a lot. It's literally Frieza's demise. It's literally Frieza's demise. The IDW comics are known to be busted.
Suppose we'll find out.
I just hope Megatron wins. I really do. I will be sad if Megatron loses. I better message Bakugan again. He usually doesn't miss a reaction. That's what's even more weird. Yeah, the kids are being a little bit rambunctious. But anyway. So yeah, I do have other VTuber models. I can even do this without the glasses too, so yeet! Oh, wrong version. There we go, yeet! So, yeah, I've been trying to experiment with my VTuber model lately, so... At least until I can get a better one down the line. Because let's be real, I'm not a VTuber designer. I'm Storm the Hedgewolf. So yeah, right now we're just waiting. We're just waiting for Bakugan. I'm hoping he didn't forget. So yeah, like I said before, this is my childhood on the line. Like, I grew up with Transformers as a kid. I loved Transformers, and I still love Transformers. But yeah. Sure, the preview went from... Hang on, let me get the sound clip again, because I had to use this sound clip in the freaking prediction. I don't have a sound clip for it. It's fucking hype, let's go. I only have the sound clip from Nostalgia Critics, Willy Wonka, and the Chocolate Factory, Tom and Jerry. So I add this. So it went from...
So it's come to this.
To... Holy shit, it's like, let's go. But is the preview enough to impress me? That's the main concern here. Like, I will be renaming it to Reacts eventually, but right now I'm really hoping Megatron wins. I grew up with Transformers. I only got into anime during my high school years. when I was starting to get interested in different art styles, including the anime style, and that's when I fell in love with anime. Like Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball, anything that isn't One Piece. Because, let's be real, One Piece is too many episodes too long. And it would take hours upon hours just for me to watch the entirety of One Piece. Let me try raining Bakugan again. Okay, I'm gonna reset my VTuber position, and oh yeah, this is my childhood on the line. I really was hoping I didn't have to lose to a Dragon Ball character today, but I'm hoping that's not the case.
Well, Megatron's got a very good chance.
Like, the fact that they're mentioning the IDW shit, it just proves my point. Frieza has no chance, even with the Obsidian form. And to you Dragon Ball purists out there, it's like, Storm, it's just called the Black form. Yeah, well, the name Obsidian Frieza rings more than Black Frieza, so there you go.
Honestly, yeah, Obsidian Frieza does sound more badass than Black Frieza.
So yeah, it's not that I don't hate Dragon Ball, it's just I don't care for Frieza. I'm more of a cooler guy. Like, come on, that moment in Cooler's Revenge where he went into his fifth form and started wailing on Goku. That was peak. Why didn't Toriyama make a canon? Oh, I don't know, maybe because Toriyama doesn't understand that people love Cooler. Or maybe he does, we don't know. Still no response from Bakugan. This is weird. He usually doesn't miss this. Like, it's time for the death battle, but he's not here. Should we just do it without him?
Your choice, man. You're the one in charge.
So yeah, I literally don't know. I don't know if they are going to put it in Frieza's favor. If they do, then they don't understand how busted the IDW universe is. Oh, I'm gonna try bringing him again. Okay. Oops, great. Where's my live scene? I don't want to. Hello, Dom. We're just trying to wait for one of our co-hosts to join us, but I don't know if they're going to be joining today. So yeah. My money is still on Megatron. I'm hoping Frieza doesn't win. If Frieza wins, I'm going to be sad as balls. It'll be like, fantastic. This is my worst nightmare come alive. You could have just given us perfect matchups for the rest of the season, but no, you had to throw hatred in my face. All is lost. I hate this. It's not that I don't hate Dragon Ball. It's not that I don't like Dragon Ball. I love it. It's just I don't care for Frieza. Okay, so I don't know. I don't think Bakugan is going to join us. He's probably gonna miss this, but well, I'll just let him know that we kind of had to do the react without him because he never answered. Okay, let's just get this. Let's just begin because my childhood is on the line here. And I put a Decepticon logo as my background for a good reason.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by NordVPN and BetterHelp. Frieza, the Dread Emperor from Dread.
Yeah.
And Megatron, the Decepticon
Put
commander.
the
from Transformers.
Decepticons!
When these two dictators collide, the cosmos will tremble.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Okay,
And
that
it's
was
our
a
job to
smooth
analyze
fucking
their weapons,
transition if
armor,
I
and
ever saw
skills to
one.
Find out who would win a death battle.
Ugh.
Deep in the bowels of outer space lies a monster so cruel, so callous, so evil that the universe itself trembles at his approach. Behold,
Here's
the
what's funny, I thought that
Lord
the
Frieza.
Frieza arc happened in the
he's adorable
90s.
With the horns and that floppy tail and the... Genocide? Oh, awesome. And he's laughing. Cool.
Frieza's diminutive stature and faux gentility were intentionally deceptive and rooted in a surprising place. In response to the Japanese economic bubble at the time, Frieza's design was meant to evoke real estate speculators. Series mangaka Akira Toriyama has
Which is
described such
wild.
speculators as the worst
Real
sort of
estate
people.
speculators?
Yes, really.
I
Yep.
guess you could say Frieza is more than meets the eye. Oh, wait, shit, that's later.
Much is unknown about Frieza's
Okay, Lord Frieza. AKA Frieza, I'm sorry. One of his names is Refrigerator.
I love refrigerators.
Toriyama. That's
I love that clip.
that is a device we use every single day. How the hell did you get Refrigerator out of freaking Frieza?
Because freezer is another word for... A lot of refrigerators have a freezer component built into them.
I can understand that, but god damn it, did you have to be so specific there, Toriyama?
Well, I
Age,
mean,
greater
freezer,
than 70
cooler,
years.
Being cold.
Height,
Pretty
5,
much every Dragon Ball name is like a
5'2",
pun.
158 centimeters, title Universal Emperor. Yeah, that status is about to get diminished by Megatron. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm mocking Frieza this early on, it's just I never cared for him. I'm sorry, Frieza likes Yamcha. Frieza likes Yamcha!
I don't know. Probably something behind it.
I know I skipped a few lines, but goddamn, that really caught me off guard. Like, Frieza, you're a villain! You shouldn't like the enemy!
Maybe he likes him because he's so easy to kill.
Who knows? Mutant Frost Demon. Likes grape soda. I mean, he likes soda, so that's the only point of respect he's gonna get. Frieza Day and Yamcha hates saying stuffed animals and... Hey, my boy Cooler was mentioned here. I'm sorry, I like Cooler more. I don't give a shit, so you're my enemy!
I mean, he is cooler.
I get your cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. No, it's not cool. Who fucking cares? I can fucking the cure cancer.
Like how the doctor
Double
said my
Artemis.
blood alcohol level was 0.8 straight out the womb. Frieza was so crazy strong that unlike most Dragon Ball characters who transform to get stronger, Frieza transforms to get weaker. So he doesn't like living on a nuclear planet.
That's gonna
Oh,
probably
yeah,
play a
definitely.
factor in
With his
some
father's
regard.
empire and army at his beck and call, Frieza would cross the universe, conquering worlds one by one, and selling
See,
them
it
to
looks
the
like it's an
highest
80s
bidder,
art
just
style,
like
but I
real
keep
estate
forget. I don't know when the Frieza saga aired. Did it air in the 90s?
Everyone they ever knew. Just like real estate speculators.
Maybe?
While he usually lets his
I don't know.
Someone let me know, because it's been freaking forever since I watched Z, so I don't remember what year it came out in. I know the Saiyan saga was like
Frieza's strength comes
89-ish.
from his innate understanding and manipulation of his own ki, or life energy, which he can use to enhance his physicality or manifest into projectiles.
Yeah,
Like his classic death beam,
Death Beam, Death Ball, Death Wave, Death Cannon, blah 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 blah. We get it. It's fucking Frieza.
Frieza can move mountains with his mind.
Oh my god. Key Blast, Death Cannon, Death Wave, Nova Strike, Flight, Death Saucer, Eye Laser, Telekinesis. When the fuck did Frieza have an eye laser? Death Beam, Death Bullet, Grand Death Beam, Cage of Light, Transformations, Lesser Form.
Oh, they're giving him Black Frieza.
Megatron better fight like fucking hell! Megatron better fight like fucking hell! If he
fire
fucking
lasers from his
loses!
eyes, create key force fields, and he even learned to sense the ki of others through sheer observation alone.
And to those who watch this later on YouTube and be like, Storm, why are you hating on Frieza so much? It's like, I'm not hating on Frieza. I just never cared for him.
Universe in less than a minute.
So how can you tell that I'm hating on someone if I never cared for them in the first place?
Of light, and he's gotten even stronger and faster since.
So there you go.
You know you're a badass when you can stroll into Planet Vegeta, a planet filled with people whose only higher aspirations involve murder and hair gel, and talk shit like you own the place. And he got so paranoid about one of them getting strong enough to kick his ass that he blew up the friggin' planet.
Considering Planet Vegeta has 10 times the gravity of Earth, this would mean it likely has 10 times the mass and 100 times the energy required to overcome its gravitational binding energy.
Calculating the kinetic energy that dispersed mass will use a 2 million ton detonation enough to power to obliterate the star. And guess what? Fucking stars and planets is Megatron's fucking cakewalk.
Destroy it. That's over 5.3.
Yeah, but it's with like
TNT.
Frieza's weakest
And that was in his
form.
weakest form. Too bad he kinda missed a spot. Or several, because a bunch of Saiyans survived to fight another day. Space
So he
genocide
casually
ain't what it used to be.
output
This would
star
direct
destruction
Violet
levels of
was finally
energy
forced to confront the
in his
Earthbound
weakest
Saiyan
form.
Kakarot, and accidentally
Which
ended
is
up being the reason he turned into
wild.
a legendary Super Saiyan.
Like the albino dildo.
Let's see here. Kept pace with Dispo. Resisted the power of destruction. Withstood Broly's assault for an hour. Survived the destruction of Planet Namek. Technically lifted over 1 million tons of stone. Defeated Ultra Instinct Goku, Ultra Ego Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Frost, Gas. Here's the thing. They never measured how strong fucking Black Frieza is. Or Obsidian Frieza. Because I'm me.
He is.
Yes.
Frieza has survived being
Black
pounded by Broly for
Frieza, to
over
you
an
Dragon
hour
Ball
straight,
players, did technically
rocked by
one-shot
Goku's
Goku and
then
Vegeta.
split in half,
But that was just
consumed by
one
an exploding
instance. We
planet,
don't know
and
how
left
fully
afloat in the
powerful it
vacuum of
is.
space.
He can survive
'Cause they
without the
never
vast
explain
majority
it.
of his body, though unlike
So
other
stop
Dragon Ball
crying.
villains, he can't heal on his own.
It didn't help him that much after he got his ass sent to hell, but because of that dragon in his balls, he was back at it again.
And with just 4 months worth of training, the first time he'd ever trained in his entire life, Frieza was able to achieve a new
Yeah,
transformation capable of
Resurrection
surpassing
F,
the
probably the
Super
weakest
Saiyan
entry of
Golden
movies, in my
Frieza.
opinion.
That's a level of laziness I aspire to, Wiz. DeviantArt
Maybe some
Frieza
Dragon Ball
lets
fans
him
might
keep
agree
up
with me on this,
Super
I don't
Saiyan
know,
Blue
'cause-
Goku and Vegeta.
A significantly weaker Super Saiyan God
I-
Goku
I-
could blow up the whole of Universe 7
Yeah,
in punch
I
clash
really
with
don't
the
know.
God of Destruction, Beerus. And the shockwaves of their punches
Oh,
were able to
there's the punch
defeat their
clash.
resistance in only
There's
a
the
few
Universe
seconds.
Shockwave
Over
feats, of
270
course.
quadrillion
They're gonna
times
fucking
his
include
blood.
that.
And that is before so many years of power-ups and training between then and now.
Totally crazy, but nothing compared to his newest and greatest form.
A transformation capable of surpassing Goku's Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's Ultra Ego, their peaks at this point. A transformation even stronger than Gas, who was wished to be the strongest in the universe.
He literally said F you to the Dragon Balls. This is Black Frieza.
The all-seeing
Obsidian
Oracle
Frieza,
Fisher
because I don't
Homicide
like
was
the name
universe's
Black Frieza.
strongest. And perhaps he was talking about Frieza all along.
Come on, give us another prediction. Oh,
Nice
Really?
job, Boomstick, you
You're gonna
killed
die.
the fish!
no, for some godforsaken.
Identity of apostatized strongest warriors is technically still unknown. Popular theories include Gohan and Oob, and Gas and Gren. Nola achieved such a power thanks to wishes, whereas Frieza achieved it on his own using a hyperbolic time chamber.
Reason he didn't use his newfound power to kill those pesky Saiyans. They were right there, you moron.
In fact, he once committed the archvillain's greatest sin and teamed up with them to save their universe and beat Jiren. A being
Yeah,
called
the Tournament of
gods
Power, blah blah blah.
Because
They
no
really
one's
need to
allowed
stop doing
destroy
tournament
the
arcs.
universe but him.
And that's a promise he means to keep. This almighty emperor will continue to rule the universe with an iron grip and a heart of ice.
Yeah, let's hope they mention the black hole feats.
This episode
Don't care about the word PPA.
This
for playing with VPN, either die our show.
There we go. Okay.
You either die a hero or you live long
For the
enough to see
glory
yourself
of the
become the villain.
or you
Decepticons!
live even longer and become an 80s toy commercial. This is Megatron.
Yep, they're including the IDW comics.
So yeah, Frieza's fucked. Frieza's fucked. And the other two must abide by rule number 4. What the fuck is rule number 4?
Something about canonical material, like... I'll look that up, actually.
Frieza's fucked. So if Frieza somehow pulls a win out of his ass, I'm gonna be disappointed.
In Cybertron's ancient past, the planet was ruled by the
rule number 4. All official material related to a character.
Megatron of Karn, height 38, 11.5 meters, greater than 9 million years. Yeah, that's a massive age gap there between Frieza and Megatron.
Yes.
Cybertronian, leader of the Decepticons. Sorry, the Transformers fanboy is coming out in me. Desperately needs a cough drop. Like Cybertron, poetry, Optimus Prime. Hates Autobots, capitalism, Optimus Prime. He likes him, but he also hates him. Oh, that makes sense. That actually makes fucking sense.
Born alternate mode determined their role in
the caste system that was very
born into
racist in the world of Cybertron.
Megatron of Tarn dreamed of something more.
So this giant Hasbro toy robot, only $5.99 at your nearest Rite Aid, wrote a manifesto on peaceful dissent that got popular with the oppressed Cybertronian working class. So much so, in fact, that the Senate tried to have him assassinated. Whoa! Politics alert!
After surviving death, Megatron was convinced that peace could never be an option. The only path left to overthrow the crippling social order was violent revolution.
So were the Autobots originally the bad guys here? Optimus Prime.
I mean,
more like
it's the Transformers lore can be complicated. Like, yes, Autobots are good guys, but the previous Primes were total dicks.
And again, remember, toy robots.
He was aided in his war efforts by
let's
his
just say that,
powerful fusion
especially Nova Prime. Like, Nova Prime was a total major dick.
And level a small town in a single shot. These projectiles
Let's see here. Antimatter, Buzzsaws, Fusion Cannon, Energy Mist, Energon Shield, Energon Sword, Electricity Manipulation Plate, Panic Bubble, Sonic Blast.
So fast, they're able to exit the atmosphere from ground level after only
it's official. The Transformers fan in me is coming out.
The angle of this shot. The fusion cannon's projectile must be moving.
I have a feeling I'd be fairly similar to this if they ever make a Mass Effect episode of the show. I'm very much.
Yeah, though nowadays, with BioWare being in a fucking sticky situation with the whole lawsuits and everything from former employees, that's gonna probably be no longer a case for Mass Effect.
Megatron can fire lasers from his
but Mass Effect 4 is in the works.
Fly through the air and open up
the only hope that they have left is
panic bubble.
Now it might seem like a huge
They are just working on the next Dragon Age at the moment, though.
And I probably don't have high hopes for it with all the shit that's been happening.
That's when the panic part comes in. Megatron's not
panic bubble.
You're trapped in there with him.
Megatron's Cybertronian body is
I'm
strong enough to
presume that's what's gonna happen. Frieza gets trapped in there, and Megatron finds a way to get out of there. And literally just use the panic bubble against him.
Survive an explosion so massive it launched the entire planet of Cybertron through space.
By taking a look at Cybertron.
Yeah, same feats that were calculated in Optimus vs. Gundam.
Megatron
literally
survived a blast equal to nearly 4.5 ninotons of TNT.
There's a typo.
That's a typo right there. But still, that is pretty big.
Oh yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of times the speed of light.
And he wouldn't be a transformer.
Transformations. Hey, I said pause. Done. Based on the Walther P-38 Cybertronian tank stealth bomber jet.
Transform into various vehicles.
I'm gonna presume that Megatron will be getting these forms throughout the majority of the fucking fight.
B-38, in fact. I'm sorry, Wiz. I know he's this tragic revolutionary
If I'm
by the cycle of
presuming
whatever,
correctly.
but that is the funniest shit I have ever seen. What does he have, like his Decepticons buddies point him at people and fire?
Sometimes. He can find
Yeah,
himself.
hell, even
Oh my
Optimus
God.
used him at one
That
point.
looks even sillier.
You may be laughing, but Megatron is no
Oh, hi!
joke.
Oh, hi,
By
Unicron
utilizing
Trilogy Megatron.
rich teleportation technology,
Something
Megatron
that we
can
should have had
establish
against
a
Frieza, because,
nearby
you
black
know,
hole
similar
and teleport the
personality
antimatter it produces to his
to
location.
Frieza.
Through his eyeballs.
Should matter and antimatter meet, they will be mutually annihilated in a brilliant release of energy defined by E equals MC squared. It doesn't matter how durable the matter is, it will be destroyed at the subatomic level.
As Megatron's war for control of Cybertron
Subatomic.
dragged on, all of his highfalutin
Something tells me
ideas
that's
started
stronger
to
than
fall
the
to
fucking
wayside.
In
Hakai.
essence, there used to be a point to the war.
Well,
Now,
no.
what was the point? His only goal left was
Hakai
to defeat
is
Cybertron with
physical,
literal
spatial,
iron
and
fist.
That's
temporal
where
annihilation.
Megatron's greatest weapon came into play. His mind. The dude is a strategic and
Whereas Antimatter's little-
Yeah, Megatron's a 1-point percenter.
He's fought powerful transformers like
Ah, yes, the Marvel comics.
and the Decepticon, a being with the power of an entire
Fucking called it.
evil
They're
universe.
using the Dark Universe, the D-Boy,
even
the
fought Nova Prime
Decepticon.
and Regenesis Shockwave, both of whom could utilize the energy of that
Regenesis
same universe.
Shockwave, the guy
Megatron
that killed
once
Bumblebee,
himself
and made
inside a
Megatron become an
Omnium
Autobot.
and 1,000 real-life battles at once. Funneling every
I'm sorry,
iota
the
of
Transformers
relevant
family
information
is
into
literally
his brain at
out,
the
and
same
he's not gonna
time.
stop
The
until I
sheer
see
deluge of data would be
satisfaction.
incomprehensible for anyone without that supercomputer brain.
But all that robot ass kicking ended up as a draw, and the only true loser was Cybertron.
With the planet in ruins and its civilization extinguished, the Cybertronian Golden Age was long over. And the vanguard of its destruction was Megatron.
Who's now a crusty Saturday
What's their feats? Commanded the Decepticons for millions of years, slaughtered hordes of Autobots single-handedly, fusion cannon shots exit the atmosphere at Mach 4200. Antimatter was stated to be able to destroy half the planet. Fought the Decepticon and Regenesis Shockwave, defeated Optimus Prime, Predacane, and Grimlock, who is my boy in the Autobots.
morning cartoon villain with a voice that sounds like he smokes 40 packs a day and a hate boner for his boneheaded second in command, Starscream.
After
Yeah, the
countless
same
millennia
Starscream
of
that got his
humiliating
ass kicked by a
stalemate with
fucking
Boy Scout rival,
pony.
Megatron's brilliant mind finally turned inward. He remembered that his early writings advocated for peaceful conversion and free thought instead of domination.
It took you 9 million years to remember why you started fighting in the first place? Would the memory get lost in the cloud?
In what was possibly his most surprising tactical move yet, Megatron saved the universe from annihilation as an Autobot.
What?
He realized
Yeah.
that after millions of years of indefinite war, the ideals that he fought for, freedom, justice, equality, had switched sides, and Megatron had to as well.
Turns out there was more to this supervillain than met the eye, because true to his nature, Megatron transformed.
Alrighty!
This episode
Don't care about better help. Please, Megatron, fucking win. I
Definitely
don't
not
care.
about starting therapy.
Decepticons forever!
You can help. All right, the combatants are set. We've run the
Please,
day with all
Megatron, win. I
possibilities.
swear to God, if you don't win, fight like fucking hell.
hell!
My childhood is on the line here. Oh yeah,
and
and
the
the,
track, it's quite good.
oh yeah, and the music is called Final Formers, so yeah.
Yeah.
I figured I
Final
might as well
Formers,
get that out of the way.
Greetings, noble warrior of planet Cyber.
And this is Double Artemis's
I,
first
Lord
Blender
Frieza,
death battle, so
claim this world as
I've seen
my
his Blender
own.
works. They look good,
Cheerfully or
so this will probably look good.
annihilation.
I have fought for my planet for eons.
Plus, it's a Dragon Ball character, it's something he has a lot of experience with.
In your filthy hands, organic scum.
I love it when they monologue back.
Come on, Megatron, you got this! Or at least fight like hell!
I'll have to construct a new mothership from your corpse.
There's the panic bubble!
What's wrong? Is that clunky robot body too slow to keep up?
My wits should more than suffice, you blithering ponce.
Oh! Let me guess. Frieza's gonna go golden. No, he's using Death Beam. Oh, of course. Oh, now that's clever. Okay. I'm gonna give Tom some credit. He has a good Megatron voice. Oh shit, Cybertron!
Where did he go? Huh?
Oh, there's the tank!
Jesus.
Talk about a beam of death!
Well, here we go.
Let me guess, golden? Yep, golden. Why am I not surprised? Tom Shulk, I believe, is Megatron?
Yeah.
And Kerbo from TFS is voicing Frieza.
Little Kuribo. The New York Bush guy.
Come on, Megatron, please! He's black. Please, 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 please. He's bringing Cybertron to it. No.
Well, doesn't this just always happen? I give it 5 minutes.
My planet!
Uh-oh. There's the antimatter.
Mighty Lord Frieza, ruler of a dying planet. My planet. Where is your army? Where is your ship? So powerful, and yet you will wander the depths of space for eternity. All because of me! What a fool.
You despicable cretinous worm! I'll torture you until your screams can be heard in the vacuum of space!
Die a fool's death.
Please tell me he won! Please tell me!
Yep, there it is.
You will die by my hand!
You fool!
Cybertronians must kill them all.
Wrong again, Frieza! It was actually 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Explain!
Idiot.
Megatron's ruthless resilience may have netted him a win in some scenarios, but Frieza's overwhelming power gave him a clear edge.
Megatron's ace in the hole was his antimatter, which would have annihilated Frieza's ass no matter how tough it.
Pierce claims energy destruction energy can destroy matter and release energy, which is similar to antimatter. Frieza has persisted being engulfed by destruction energy, so it could theoretically resist antimatter. So just speculative. Oh, so in other words, bullshit.
No, it's a fair theory, given that's how Hakai works.
And that was a real possibility. Megatron is a master tactician and manipulator with millions of years of combat experience. Frieza, on the other hand, has always relied on his raw power and intimidation to win fights.
When things don't go his way, he has a tendency to freak out.
However, Frieza has survived getting most of his body obliterated and kept going.
Which meant the
Additional T1 material denotes much faster scaling speeds, but these are not supported by primary sources.
antimatter wasn't a surefire win. It would have to completely cover Frieza's whole body before he could react. And Frieza was way too fast for that.
While Megatron scaled to characters who could cross galaxies,
Sure he was.
Frieza has kept up with Goku, who should be at least trillions of times.
Applied Shockwave had grown to be a threat to numerous timelines even before he could achieve this. Megatron and Optimus stood together struggled to match him. This implies that both weaker than Shockwave by a notable margin.
Faster.
And on his smaller size and key
My
force field,
childhood.
Frieza had more than enough ways to avoid, defend, or survive
My
the
childhood!
So Megatron's only option was power. While Megatron has survived planet busting.
So in other words, bullshit. In other words, bullshit.
Kind of agree with it.
My childhood is dead. I might as well read this. To please you, Dragon Ball lovers. Notably faster, much more powerful, has plenty of defensive counters, vulnerable to antimatter. At least it
If
could.
Megatron was able to cover Frieza entirely in the antimatter, he'd have probably won. He just was not fast enough to do it.
But they didn't. Also, I want to know, where the fuck was the stealth bomber? Where was the armor?
Well, they can't include everything.
Takato, you really screwed that up. When you're including AEW feats, you have to include everything to make it a balanced fight.
They include it in the debate. The animation is different.
They
They consider everything for the debate.
You could have at least included the stealth bomber. It would have been perfect. Like, that thing was able to overpower Starscream when his army was in ruins.
Yes, and they considered it for the debate. They just didn't put it in the animation for some reason. I don't know what the reason was, but...
They better explain it in the next cast. Like, good God. More experienced, smarter, physically inferior. Argicide made for a bigger target. Ugh. And you might think I'm not happy with this fight. I
thought it was a very good fight.
The animation was good. At least this wasn't on the levels of fucking Gogeta versus Vegito being an annoyance. To the point where I hated it so much it affected not only the prediction, but also the reaction.
Yeah, that matchup had no business being a death battle, especially when there's literally a canonical answer.
Exactly. Like, okay. Gotta say the fight is epic. It was epic. My childhood is in ruins because of this stained lizard that is Frieza.
Yeah.
But I digress. I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
I mean, that's fair. It always sucks when the character you're rooting for doesn't win.
Like,
Still. Let's continue.
Explosions, and even fought with a being that had the energy of a universe behind it, Golden Frieza was just too much for him, considering he certainly surpassed Goku and Beerus' Punch Clash. Since Universe 7 as
do
a
they
whole
actually
should be over
scale Black
13
Frieza?
times larger
That's
than
what I want to know.
Frieza's super forms would far exceed.
Okay, so they're still not using Infinite Dragon Ball Universe.
Ironically, a gold Megatron form exists, though this is partly entirely of a different canon than the American G1 and IDW continuities. It looks hyped, though. So, you basically didn't give him that for no fucking reason.
No, they didn't give it to him because
Speaking of
it's a
Dragon
different
Ball
canon
Super,
than
Goku
G1
has
and
gotten
IDW.
leagues stronger since then, and Black Frieza is currently beyond
What a
him.
golden
There was
Megatron.
Just no way Megatron was strong
yeah,
enough to keep up.
before I continue, Golden Megatron's in the canon of, how do I put this? The Japanese continuity.
Yeah, I've heard some questions being raised about whether that counts.
And it's, it has some liberties, so to speak.
Megatron was a devious foe, but Frieza's power, speed, and sheer survivability allowed him to crush the Decepticon leader underfoot.
I guess you could say Megatron was cool, but Frieza was cooler.
The winner.
That's a good pun.
Middle finger to that pun!
I thought it was hilarious.
Find it funny, that's mocking cooler! Ugh. To be honest, I didn't know there was a Golden Megatron. Hell, there were so many different cannons. Like, they could have easily used... Hell, They could have used Unicron Trilogy Megatron, and Megatron would have kicked his ass, because the Unicron Trilogy is vastly different.
I mean, theoretically, I think they could have used Magic the Gathering scaling, because there's Transform and Magic the Gathering cards.
I'm quite shocked they didn't bother doing that. Like, that would have been perfect. It would have been perfect for me, but... Congratulations to you, Frieza lovers! My childhood is in ruins. This was my worst nightmare, come alive. All is lost.
Time for the next time, shall we?
I hate it!
Frieza.
So that's another loss in my book, unfortunately.
Thanks for watching, and hey, are you a Death Battle member? We've got a ballot going on right now.
Oh, here we go.
Choose a matchup for the
Please
next
be
season.
good.
So click that join button and jump into our Champions Discord.
Please be a good one.
Oh!
Gojo?
This is Makima.
Wait, is this the Halloween episode?
It's the one closest to it, so yes.
That is weird.
Well, Makima's a demon, or at least there's some demon stuff involved with Makima.
Okay,
So
so
it kind of fits.
we'll have to explain to Bakugan that we kind of did the reaction without him, because he never really answered. But,
Well, he's online now.
that's another loss in my book! And so far, the only non-technical loss is build cord. That's the only non-technical loss. It's like a win and a loss. That really doesn't count. Technical losses have to be the character actually losing. Not, it having story-driven elements and having the other character have the last laugh. Which, because Discord had the last laugh, he saved Equestria, he technically won. But also Bill won. So, it can't really count it as a technical loss. But great, that's 2 losses under my belt, technically. Being Vader, and now Megatron. This is my worst nightmare, come alive. All is lost. I hate this. You couldn't have just given me nice battles to actually not make my childhood go in shambles, but no, you had to throw the rug under the bus. All is lost. I hate this. What's even weirder, right? They did not scale Frieza in the slightest. Well, let me rephrase that. They didn't scale Black Frieza in the slightest at all.
To be fair, they didn't even need to give exact same stats, because Golden Frieza was probably enough. But all they needed to really do was put Black Frieza at above Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, and yeah.
I'm gonna let Bakugan
They kind of have
know.
numbers for those.
I'm gonna apologize in advance to Bakugan right now. My childhood is in ruins. I gotta get my mind off of it somehow. Like, But now that Gojo is coming to Death Battle, which is weird, like, isn't that like a newer anime or some shit?
What? Is what a newer anime?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, they're both fairly new. They're compared quite a bit. The main characters also have a matchup. Yuji versus Denji.
So, great. Well, I'm at least grateful that we're getting a new fight. I'm sad that my childhood got turned to ashes. I was hoping Frieza would lose. But, no, we couldn't have nice things. You could have just given us good matchups, but all is lost. I hate this! And I'm not saying I'm mad at Frieza or Megatron not by a long shot, but I am disappointed that Megatron didn't win. And that was my childhood on the line. So yeah, I can't call it Decepticons Forever now, I have to call it My Childhood. I'm still gonna use the fucking... Should I just call this React Decepticons Forever? I probably should. I probably should.
Anyway,
But yeah.
I thought it was good. I enjoyed watching it with you. And I
Yeah,
guess
sorry if Bakugan can join us. I've already apologized to him in advance. But hopefully Bakugan will be here for prediction. Maybe we can just tell him what happened, or we can just send him the death battle. Cause,
Please.
So yeah, My Childhood is in shambles. My Childhood is in shambles. You've never heard of Gojo or Makima. They're from Chainsaw Man, and Makima's from Chainsaw Man, and Gojo's from Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, my heart is in shatters. It pains me to see Megatron lose, but I will give it credit. He put up one hell of a fight. He put up one hell of a fight. I can't be mad at this episode. I just can't. Am I disappointed Megatron lost? Yes, I am. But... I don't think I've seen those anime before. They're practically new. I remember playing the Fortnite collab for Jujutsu Kaisen. So, yeah, there's that. Give me a sec. Alright. Well, I'm gonna leave it here. If you want more, I'll be back in momentarily for My Hero when Ultra Rumble. So, till then, Captain Headfleet signing off. I'll see you in the next stream. Have a good day, people.